Hello and welcome back to another video on the Wrestling Debate and to another edition of AEW Dynamite Out of 10. And it's a huge episode as a new interim AEW World Championship contender has been crowned to face the winner of the Casino Battle Royal, which opened the show, faced Moxey in the main event match, and they would go on to Forbidden Door to face the New Japan Superstar. Also on the show, Thunder Rosa was defending her title against Marina Shafir. But let's get straight into the Casino Battle Royal. The first lot were Alan, Kingston, Nice, Archer and Garcia. Kingston immediately went after Garcia. Nice got into large Archer's face before Starks, Hager, Phoenix, Swerve and Keith were next up. Garcia and Hager proved to be a formidable combo as they went over Kingston. Swerve and Keith Lee worked together overtaking Nice. Nice went after Swerve, but Lee eliminated Nice. Lee and Archer then went after each other before Archer almost eliminated Lee, but the big man held on to the ropes and Lee then eliminated Archer. Silver, Takeshita and Caster and Austin and Colton Gunn went up next. Caster and Gun Club went after John Silver, but the Dark Order member hit back and almost eliminated Austin Gunn before Hobbs, O'Reilly, Utah, Martin and Fish were up next. Alan and went after O'Reilly and Fish got right away. The ring was packed at this point. Keith Lee went after Gun Club as Phoenix eliminated Max Caster. Lee then with a double chop to Austin and Colton Gunn before a double elimination. Swerve then eliminated his own tag team partner before Andrade Alidlo returned as the Joker. Andrade jumped Darby Allin from behind. Fish and O'Reilly also went after Andrade. Eddie Kingston and Jake Hader were then both eliminated in quick succession before Takeshita hit Ricky Starks with a perfect blue thunder bomb. Hobbs and Takeshita then exchanged right hands. Hobbs and Starks double teamed Takeshita and eliminated him. Dante Martin charged at Ricky Starks, who dug, leading to the Dante Martin being eliminated. Starks then went after Phoenix. He eliminated Starks with a springboard dropkick. Allen and Swerve worked together going after Andrade. Darby Allin, Swerve and Bobby Fish were eliminated in quick succession after this. Hobbs then went after Phoenix but was eliminated himself by Utah. Andrade, O'Reilly, Utah and Phoenix remained. Utah with a brilliant top rope drop kick to Andrade followed by German suplex to O'Reilly. Less than hit back Royal area and Andrade went to toss Phoenix out but a boot came. Andrade replied with a low blow and tossed Phoenix out. Utah then eliminated Andrade but O'Reilly eliminated Utah to pick up the win. And from me this gets a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's a decent match for me, really good stuff. I would have preferred it maybe in a traditional battle royal format, but it was still enjoyable like it was. Really good match, and I'm pleased for Karl O'Reilly. He seems to be getting a bit of a push lately, and he definitely deserves it because he's so great. So yeah, we then got a short vignette announcing the new AEW Atlantic Championship, and in a qualifier it was Buddy Matthews versus Pac. The feud continues between the House of Black and Death Triangle. Both ran through everything at each other as the match continued, but it was mostly back and forth for the most part. Matthew came close to picking up the win at one point, but Pac was at the top of his game. The finishing sequence saw Matthews going for a super kick in the corner. Pac hit back with Poison Rana and followed by the Black Arrow for the win on Dynamite. And yeah, it's a 6 out of 10 from me. It wasn't a terrible match at all, but yeah, I just maybe thought for how good both these wrestlers are, it could have gone for a bit longer. So yeah, kind of maybe a bit underwhelmed by that. But on the whole, it gets a 6 out of 10. The match was decent enough. But yeah, I mean, like this AEW Atlantic Championship, I don't know where it's come from, with trio titles seemingly being introduced. And for me, I just don't think we need it. One mid-card title is enough. Yeah, it's fine. 6 out of 10 from me. Trent was out next. He said it was National Best Friends Day, but his friends weren't there with him. He then added that Roppongi Vice deserved one more shot at the ROH Tag Team titles. FTR came down to the ring and said that Trent's partner was not there. They wouldn't be able to give that rematch. United Empire's music here and Will Ospreay walked out. Ospreay's boys, Ozzy Orn and Hane, jumped Trent and FTR and wiped them out, and Ospreay hit Trent with a hidden blade. And yeah, Will Ospreay is in AEW. It's all the build up for Forbidden Door, of course. But yeah, I was so hyped to see this. Definitely wasn't expecting Ospreay, but what a pleasant surprise with the odds. He's going to have a match on Rampage, can't wait for that. But anyway, next up we got David Finlay versus Hangman Page. Hangman Page was in action, and yeah, against son of WWE legend, of course, and he hit massive dive out to the ringside early on, sending Finlay smashing into the barricade. Back in the ring, Finlay hit back with a brutal chop, block to the back of the leg, followed by a spinning elbow strike from the middle rope. Page sent Finlay crashing out the ring and went for a baseball slider. Latter then hit him trapped in the ring skirt. Finlay started working over leg and former champion then locked in the STF. Page took back control of the match over and he was hitting a knee drop followed by a pummel. He was then in a position and finished Finlay off with a buckshot lariat to pick up another win on the road to Forbidden Door. Page took the mic and said he wants a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Forbidden Door. Alan Colby's on contrary took the mic and said that Page didn't deserve it and wanted the shot himself. And of course that champion at the moment is currently Kazuchika Okada, and it looks like we could get Page on Cole versus Okada, and yeah, either way that's just going to be an incredible match. So yeah, I'm going to love to see that. 7 out of 10 from me. Wardlow was up next, and he first explained he wasn't for Battle Royale earlier in the night because he wanted to win the title from the G champion Punk when that came. For now, West Mayhem said he was setting his sights on the TNT title, a title which he had almost won a few months ago until MJF cost him. Scorpio Sky came out to seemingly accept challenge, but Lambert and Page stopped him in their tracks. Matt Sterling appeared on the screen after this, saying that Wardlow would either face him in court next week or he could face 20 security in an elimination match. I'd like to see Wardlow versus 20 people, but yeah, Wardlow in the Elimination Chamber match, that'd be really in the TNT title picture and in the Elimination Chamber match, but against 20 security guards. Either one is fine by me because Wardlow's just freaking great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Wardlow does next. The Young Bucks, Hardys and Jurassic Express were backstage. Both the Bucks and the Hardys wanted a title shot, and Christian Carlson next week in a ladder match. Jungle Boy looked very surprised at what Captain Charisma proposed. Before we got Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir. Rosa went into this match obviously as a favourite, but Shafir gave a good account of herself early on. Shafir laid into the champion, brutal kicks followed by forearm strikes to the small of the back. The problem locked in a straight-jacket hold before sending Rossa crashing into the man, booting her disrespectfully. Thunder Rossa hit back with a series of lightning drop kicks, followed by a Northern Light suplex, but it barely got a 2 count. Rossa ended up with a win with a roll-up. Marina Shafir attacked Rossa after the match, but Tony Storm came out to meet it save. The Storm went to pass the title belt back to Rossa, and we saw some visible tension between them. But yeah, to be honest, this just gets a 5 out of 10 from me. They're doing rumours of Thunder Rossa being unhappy, and to be honest, it's kind of understandable. Like, why does Marina Shafir get a title match? She's kind of put in a death slot as well before a big main event, and yeah, it kind of just all felt worthless, to be honest. It gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Next up was Karl O'Reilly versus John Moxey in the main event. Fans were firmly behind Moxey's match again. Both men went toe-to-toe early on, trying to get the better of each other. O'Reilly was forced to retreat out of the ring briefly. Both men were seen back out in trading strikes. Moxey got his legs up and caught up in the knee, middle of the bottom rope, and O'Reilly hit a knee drop from the top rope. The action spilled to the outside as Moxey repeatedly chopped O'Reilly before raining down right hands. O'Reilly then reversed an Irish whip, sending Moxey crashing into the barricade and following it with a running choke kick and locked in a chokehold. O'Reilly was forced to grab the rope with his teeth to break the hold. Moxey then booted the rope. Moxey then laid O'Reilly with kicks and punches and followed by a cutter. O'Reilly looks in triangle choke followed by a knee bar. Moxey broke free and hit a pile driver, but it wasn't enough to put O'Reilly away. Both men traded palm strikes and KOR hit a Saito suplex. Moxey then hit one in reply. Back in the ring, Moxey lied into Karl O'Reilly with headbutts, and both men were booted each other to the mat. Moxley then locked in submission and finally finished off O'Reilly with a paradigm shift to pick up the win. And yeah, this was a really good match. It gets 7 out of 10 from me. I mean, I don't think there's ever much doubt that Moxley would get the win here, but you know, it's still a really, really fun match between two brilliant wrestlers in AEW. So yeah, on the whole, it definitely gets a 7 out of 10 from me. And Moxley at Forbidden Door will be interesting against 2 or 3 faces. Overall this week, Dynamite gets 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, to be honest, I was kind of torn between giving this a 6 or a 7, but I've decided to be a positive beat and give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, there were some bits that weren't so good on this card, I'd say, like the women's division, but you know, on the whole, it was still a pretty decent card. The battle was fun at the start, Ospreay turned up, the main event was good, so yeah, on the whole, not a bad show. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. I'd like you to subscribe, let me know what's going on, follow on to this subscription for daily F1 news, and subscribe to my channel, and that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.